it has been making a lot of noise, and we had to check it out. This is Sofronio and his blind
Sofronio Vasquez.
That's right.
Sofronio.
Filipino kababayan. But I'm not even Filipino. But I'm just saying, this has been talked a lot.
When it comes to music, I want to be Filipino. Now, let's give it a watch.
Whoa, Snoop.
Michael Bublé
And Reba McRae.
What the fuck is this?
This
lineup
lineup is
heavy.
fire.
Come on, Sofronio.
Oh, all four in like an intro.
Gwen Stefani.
I love Michael.
There's just levels, bro. There's levels to the shit.
I wonder who he
Beat
picks.
it or not beat it? Ang galing, motherfucker.
Ang galing mo! Ang galing, my friend. I love Snoop.
Yeah, not gonna lie, he's sort of next level. What the fuck?
Wow!
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, what technical understanding. What the fuck?
Nasty, my brother. It's nasty.
It's really cool when you get someone with that technical understanding of singing performing shows like this. Because usually, like, most people constrict, even if they had that technical understanding, they do constrict because of nerves in these types of environments. Because it's very hard to get to the televised auditions aspect of it. And especially in the US, it's sort of a different league because the money is fucking different in terms of production.
Is crazy.
It's very daunting. If you've never been in those types of environments, it's fucking bananas. So I find it amazing that actually he was so loose.
Yeah,
very
he was
loose.
really relaxed.
Very, very relaxed. Like
He was surprised at the reaction. You could see the surprise in his brain, but it didn't affect his vocal capability.
Hell no! What
Not
the fuck?
even 1 ounce. That's 4 turns.
Nice.
My name is Sofronio Vasquez, and I am from the Philippines.
No shit,
Yeah,
brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Michael
was excited about
Michael
that.
loves Manila.
Italian, so I gotta say it this way. Sofronio.
Oh my God.
I'm a little worried. I'm from Oklahoma.
What?
Yeah, and he sounded so
I don't know if you
southern.
understand me or not.
You'll be
could not
surprised. There are so
can.
many Filipino singers that love country music.
hit my button fast enough.
Yeah. Oh, he understood that. Believe that.
It's like butter. It is
Believe
so
that. Take me there.
easy on the ears, but your soulfulness touched my heart.
Nice.
You've got the whole
Ah,
package.
yeah. That's
There's
what
such a
I'm
big
saying.
array of accents there, actually.
Canadian, you got Oklahoma accent.
You got
Snoop.
You got Snoop, who speaks like Snoop, and then you got Canada with Michael Bublé.
So I'd kind of like to carry that victory on to this season.
That's US
and
right
I think
there.
you could do it.
Thank you, Reba.
Sofronio, that was a grand.
And we love Gwen. Gwen is awesome.
Stefani,
It felt like
because she
somebody
talks very American.
She is very standard American.
that knows that God gave him the gift, and they're just trying to get on this stage to show everybody. One thing that I feel like I would help you with, how do you find the music that is your identity through these songs on this?
Ah, interesting.
Wow,
Good
she's on
point.
job.
She's on job.
'Cause I was gonna
this
say,
is a very good point.
we've always
because
dis-
how do you know that's your style?
Also,
how do you actually encourage that?
I also feel like at the end
What's
of
your
the day,
color? Who are you?
yeah, I think at the end of the day, look, like, and we see this a lot actually in the OPM scene. A lot of artists do get stuck in the
Because
covers.
emulation is so easy. It's so
no.
accessible in the Philippines. In the Philippines.
Emulation is easier. It's not easy, but it's easier. Like, because to emulate to the level that a lot of these guys are able to emulate, get fucked. That's already a career there. But
is.
emulation is easier, not easy. And then, but I think that becoming an artist, it's something different. I don't know which one's harder, but it's certainly different. However, I do think that if you're able to emulate things, and then you're able to do a bit of soul searching, sing a song, you're able to do some songwriting, spend some time in the studio, be patient. Yes, they may not be the happiest days of your life, but be patient and stick to it. You can find who you are as an artist, and then you're not just a singer who can win singing competitions. You are an artist who can sing, and then you sell out the shows like Michael Bublé, like Gwen Stefani, like Snoop Dogg. Look, Snoop Dogg's even a great example of that. You are able to find who you are artistically. No one can do it like you can for generations.
And you don't have to be technically fantastic.
And you don't have to be technically a Michael Bublé per se. You don't have to be technically a Gwen Stefani. You can be yourself. So ironically enough, the least important out of that simultaneous equation, it's the ability to emulate.
Correct.
It's the singing technicalities of it. Hence why we see so many singers from the Philippines where we are like, technically speaking, some of the strongest talent pool in the world. However,
it's going to be difficult to sell that over.
now, I think in the Philippines, things are changing because the OPM scene is growing. The new generation of OPM is fucking happening, my friend, and they're getting international scene recognition. Come on, Sofronio Vasquez, take us away.
Show that you're not writing.
Because this dude can sing the phone book.
No, I know.
Oh, no, that's
I
for
want a
sure.
piece of you. I want to be inspired by you. So
Of course, he can sing the whole videoke machine, mate. Get fucked.
I would
In a Satin Man session.
I want to know who
coach
he
here
picks.
on Team Black.
Thank you, girl.
I'm emotional. I'm trying to swallow because I'm emotional.
I love Michael.
That's a very
It's going
good...
to get past whatever happens in this competition. I think you're going to help me win this competition.
Okay, here's the thing. That's a very nice comment if you're into singing technicalities. Because when he says, I'm really emotional, I'm trying to swallow here, it's because your larynx actually shift up. And
Yeah,
they
explain
tilt-
that. Explain that.
When you're emotional, your larynx go up and they tilt forward. So they tilt forward, and it creates this that feeling of that knot in your throat, that tension that you feel here in your throat that's kind of like achy and it's uncomfortable. It can be eased when you swallow because your larynx reset when you swallow.
So if you're a young kid and your parents are watching this, but I don't think you should be watching Future Friday because I say fuck a lot. But or maybe whatever. If you want to just not cry in a moment.
A good little trick. It's gonna take some practice, obviously, breathing and swallowing a couple of times to reset your larynx, and it's gonna take some of that emotional overwhelm away.
Let's see.
But it's actually that's somebody
Michael Bublé.
Somebody who's very technically aware of what's happening in your larynx all the time.
Tim Bublé. I'm glad.
Did he? That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Not gonna lie. I think
Why are you
make some noise. Oh. Did he choose Bublé?
To the top.
Oh no,
Let's
he
do
hasn't.
this.
Is it?
Well, let me say this. At the end of the day ends. Come on home.
At the end of the day, there it is.
Obviously, you want to work with me, but who do you pick as your coach?
Oh, who's he picking? Please, who are you picking? Do not cut it. Tell me who you're
They
picking.
will. They'll cut it.
Oh, this
Woo!
absolutely not hit.
Get fucked.
I do not like when they do that. What is the point?
He's gotten through.
Losers.
No, you go to NBC and you go to the Peacock.
Streaming platform. Go
Fair
stream
enough.
it, by the
Yeah,
way.
go stream it. Show them all the love.
Stream it.
He's gotten through. Obviously, as we saw. Tim Bublé. He chose Bublé.
Okay. Now we know.
I knew it. See his evolution? Obviously, I want him to turn into an artist, not a singer.
I love the nerves that you're hearing.
I think Michael was the better choice, man.
I
Because
agree.
there isn't a modern balladeer at the moment. Like, not in this sense. There hasn't been a Michael in a long time.
I agree. I'm there with you.
You know, Teddy Swims has touched a part of the market that's been empty for a while.
Starved.
A man that's able to sing
Starved
in
part of
de
the
las
market.
entrañas. I don't know how you say that shit in English.
From your entrails.
From the fucking gut. You know what I mean?
right.
That you can cry with as a man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not
What
that I
else?
ever cry, yeah? Don't
What
get it
else?
fucking twisted, yeah?
Oh, yeah, Fran. That's bad. I don't think that's a flex.
He's getting coaching how to modulate.
It's outside of his comfort,
Good, that's fine.
but he's nailing it. Also, he's using his nerves to amplify the vibrato. I really like that.
Left me standing all alone. I thought that
His diction is absolutely stunning.
but it's true, so true.
Yes. You can hear the Michael coaching.
That I did before, but darling, what can I do?
He's so good.
I'm crying over you, and now you're gone. And from this moment on, and
Yeah. Nice, man.
I'll be crying over you.
Wow.
He deserves to win. I don't need to hear anybody else. Yeah.
Well, it's called The Voice, isn't it? This fucking show.
Look at that tongue technique.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good. He's like, everybody seen this? Is everybody seen this?
He
Yeah.
did it. That's perfect.
He
That's
has-
perfect.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Technically perfect. Because
No,
here's the
no
thing.
one else had a perfect performance. I fucking doubt it.
No, okay, let me talk about the technicalities
you,
of
he's
this
the winner.
performance. The technicalities of vocally speaking, obviously it is about the voice, so I'm gonna geek out, okay? Here's the
He's
thing.
in the live rounds.
How excited.
He's in the live rounds. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. Sofronio Vasquez. Let's subscribe.
Subscribe.
Come on, son.
You have to win.
I have to tell you this, mate. I just a piece of advice. We've seen this happen left and right. We've discussed this with artists.
Drop your
We're in the
originals.
industry,
Drop
left
your
and right.
originals.
He's already doing it. Good boy. Good man. Mahalaga. Mahalaga. I don't know whatever the fuck you say that. Go fucking stream that shit.
Stream that right now. It's on Tidal as well.
Good shit, man. Start releasing your own stuff before you go contractually into different stuff, because you might win, you might not win. Who gives a fuck? But what you can utilize is the momentum. And if you can utilize your momentum, and we've seen artists from the past, and we've seen artists out of fucking nowhere, do it. Which is like, you can create a lot of hard work, yes, and trying and make, and missing and stuff. You can have a hit song that resonates in platforms, and your career can absolutely fucking change from being a nobody to being somebody, for being a forgotten somebody to being a now #1 artist in that fucking country again, or in the world. So it's possible. Utilize this fucking momentum and don't sleep on it, because it will go away.
It will.
And you have good fucking talent. You can do this, my friend. You can do this.
Here's the thing though. Vocally speaking, the technical aspect of this.
Yeah, this isn't the time to rest, bro.
It's stunning. It's really not. Also, I genuinely think he chose the perfect coach.
Nice.
In terms of like some of the advice that you will receive from Michael
Mm-hmm.
will not only enhance his vocal capabilities and his natural predispositions, but it's also installing some wisdom that you cannot grab anywhere else.
No,
So
very good.
this is actually really good. I'm really excited to see whatever. He has to win.
Isn't it funny how...
He has to.
So, the first aspect of things we were saying, like emulation and then artistry, it is interesting as well how, like, in the live music scene, I think there's still a gap in the world for world-class performers again, because the ones that are world-class performers, they're either retiring or dying off, so or they're coming back with welcome back tours and selling out like this, because there aren't that many artists actually that can replicate that.
Metallica, guys.
Metallica, Paul
they're
McCartney,
70.
Elton John, who's now retired because of his hip, and the amount of drugs that guy did. Oh, so please don't do drugs, or don't drink too much. Save the talent.
Yes, that's right.
Give us more music.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, it's a bit selfish for us as a fan, but also it's good for you, mate. More money. You can change it.
It's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win, mate. Trust me. Just don't do drugs. Maybe go a bit crazy every now and then, but not without the drugs. And then be a good boy. Be a good boy. Find other stuff that fucking allows you to decompress.
Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, and maybe try jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, isn't it funny how then when you have someone who's technically very sound and has a ton of mileage in terms of he's been in the pubs, he's been in the bars, he's done the OPMs, he's been the videoke, he's been in the karaoke, he's been in the parties, singing other singing competitions. You can see it. Because you don't have flawless performances at that level
Without
just by
the
luck.
fire. Yeah.
No, because their luck would run out anyways.
Yeah. Without the fire.
So isn't it funny when you see someone who's really competent technically and then the opportunity just arrives and it's like, fuck.
Grab it by the throat.
People
Don't let
say
it
the
go.
stars aligned, but
No.
that fucker aligned it himself.
Yeah.
And then God said, Amen. You know?
And
Anyways.
then God said yes.
Yeah, and then God said, let there be Sofronio Vasquez in the live rounds, baby. We're a live band.
There must be light. Oh, I want that sort of peace.
Very, very good.
Right now.
That's right, that's right.
Let it get you right now. Right now.
Fabulous. Wow. Woo. Woo.
So that was 3 days ago.
What a performance. Here's the thing. That was technically more difficult because you were working on a lower range, not as explosive in a lot of things. You had to work towards the key change. It definitely harder to actually connect because you're trying to find resonance. However, though, he smashed that.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Awesome, no?
amazing. I mean, this is what I mean. It's like technique, ability to perform is fantastic, and I really like that there at the end. It's a tight song though, because it does have. There are pinnacle moments of the song in which normies, people who may not know much about singing, they were simply Elvis fans, and they were people who just like music. But I remember when Elvis sang that, he was able to get there perfectly. So that's how the general public will judge you based on, and we're not the general market, you are. So it's interesting because not many people know about the difficulties or actually what goes on inside your head when you're performing and stuff like that. So they will judge you based on that, which is quite harsh, but it's the reality of it. So
especially when you do covers, there's always a point of comparison already
with the
naturally
original,
there.
yeah, especially when it's fucking Elvis Presley, Elvis Parsley. So when you sing this song from the beginning as a singer, you are shitting your jocks because you know that there are 3 pinnacle moments of the song, which are the big belts. One of them is right at the end, so you're fucking tight all the way throughout the end. So there was a moment, that's what I was saying, it's like, come on, this is it. One shot, man. One shot, one chance. Fuck the ending. Who cares that for now? Just connect with the fucking thing, because that's what people will remember, and that's when you got the goosebumps.
Yes.
And I really like that he's really able to just sort of let go. It's as if he's fucking listening to what I'm thinking.
No,
it's actually beautiful to
because
see.
it's such a natural progression of the song. Of
Yeah.
course, when you are, I think you have to be so present for this type of performances where you are not really thinking ahead. Otherwise, a lot of the moment and the endings of singing phrases can either be rushed or they can be placed out of the singing norm, and it actually is very hard in the mind rather than in the physical aspect of it.